Hello from Epcot. I am back at my favorite park. Tonight I'm meeting up with my friend Mary. Oh, we got a monorail. That was perfect timing. But yeah, tonight I'm meeting up with my good friend Mary. We're gonna hang out and have a full flower and garden festival evening, trying some more foods. Like I keep saying, I think this is one of the best years for the food at this festival. There is so many things that I'm trying to work through my list of trying. So yeah, the 2025 Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival, the food here, this is where it's at. I got here kind of early to the park, so I just want to walk around and really enjoy Epcot, take in more of the topiary displays. I feel like I've still just scratched the surface of what this festival has to offer, so let's go get in there. Let me know in the comments if you are heading to the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival 2025. It's nice that this festival does have a pretty long run. It goes all the way until the beginning of June this year, so there is a decent chunk of time to get to enjoy this one. I had mentioned in my last video here at Epcot, they just got new manatees inside of the Seas Pavilion. I don't know the new manatees' names yet. That's what I'm hoping to find out today. But when we were here the other night, we saw one of the manatees, but he was kind of in like the backstage area, so we didn't get a really good look at him. If you've been with me for a while on the channel, you know I love the resident manatees, Lou and Little Joe, that we had here for years at the Land Pavilion. They have been relocated to a different facility, and now Epcot has in 4, I believe, new manatees. So here is the Living Seas Pavilion, and you can go see the aquariums. There's 2 ways to get in. You can either ride the Finding Nemo ride, and then the exit of that ride will take you right to where the aquariums are. Or if you go around the back here, you can just go straight into the aquarium section. Okay, let's head in and see if we can see the new manatees. Oh, it looks like they have some fun enrichment games in here for them. There's like some rings on here. I've never seen that before. Oh, there's one. He's in the backstage area. Oh, there's another one. There's a couple. Oh, look at them. I really love coming in here. I love all animals, but yeah, there's something about sea life that I can like just be in here and walk around and be so content. Just looking at the marine life, seeing the different aquariums, it is very, very relaxing. I need to come in here more often than I do. Every time I do come in here, I'm just like reignited with this love of, oh my gosh, I love the Living Seas Pavilion. I want to go upstairs to the upper viewing, and usually they have some information. I want to know the new manatees' names. That's my main mission right now. It's Cider and Nino, and there's their stats. Looks like they're still backstage right now. I'll peek back and see if they come out, but let's go explore some of the other areas in here. I've ever seen this many people inside of the Living Seas Pavilion. I think it is definitely spring break crowds are beginning now. And when it's a warm day, this is a really good spot to come and cool off in the air conditioning and just kind of have a little chillax. And I think everyone's caught on to that. But that makes me happy. I love this area, so I'm glad that it's getting the love it deserves here in Epcot. These guys fascinate me. Cuttlefish, look at them. Look at this fish. Look at them. They're just so cool looking. Then we have the shrimps. Coral is another thing that fascinates me. Like, just to think that that's a living organism is so cool. Like, look at this. Like, the whole thing, this coral, is moving. These are giant clams. Look at them. That's wild. This is a popular exhibit because here you can actually see the clownfish. Like a little Nemo. Look, we found him. I found Nemo. Look at him. He's swimming fast. Nemo is just on the move. Oh, another Nemo. I found 2 Nemos. These fish are very photogenic. Look at this guy. He's like blue and orange. He He is beautiful. Here's one of the sea urchins. Now, this is pretty funny. You can see this sea urchin has put random shells, looks like maybe even a hermit crab, on top of its head. It was maybe like a year ago or so, I remember being in here and they had the sea urchins in this exhibit had little Mickey Mouse hats on their heads. That's apparently a common practice, a common behavior that sea urchins do. They put things on their head. So if they find a seashell or a pebble, they will just put that on their head. So Disney 3D printed a bunch of little Mickey Mouse hats, and the sea urchins were wearing Mickey Mouse ears, which was really cute. So yeah, I want to see if any of the sea urchins have anything on their heads, any Mickey Mouse ears. I'm not seeing, I saw another one that has a seashell. I don't know if they have their Mickey ears anymore. Yeah, I'm not seeing any Mickey ears at the moment, but that is something that they do, so keep an eye out anytime that you're in here. If you see the sea urchins, you just never know if they might have mouse ears on. I'm heading back into the manatees to see if maybe they're out. Oh my gosh, the cast members refilling the lettuce, and look at this little guy knew. He's like, oh, food time, I'm coming out now. Okay, the one manatee just swam out. I'm gonna go downstairs to see if I can get a better look. I was just chatting with a girl up here who said that these manatees, it's crazy, they're so much smaller. And they are, if you were used to seeing Lou and Little Joe, like these guys that they have here now, they're literally babies. The girl I was chatting with said that they are 1 year old and I believe 4 years old, so they are babies. And like when I just caught a glimpse of this guy, you can tell like he's just a little thing. Oh my gosh, look at him. He is so much tinier. It's just a little baby. Oh my gosh, bless him. I hope it picks up on camera just how small this little guy is, like in comparison to if you're used to Lou and Little Joe. Oh my goodness, look at him. Hi, baby. Look, hi. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, all the times that I've been in here, I don't think I've ever seen this eel active like this. Usually they're just hanging out in their rock caves, but he's like on the move. Hi, how are you? What you doing? What you doing? These seahorses, these guys are another favorite for me. I love the way they camouflage into whatever they're on. So look, he just grabbed onto the yellow coral and they start to kind of become that color. They're so cool. Oh, these two are like holding hands. Look at them. Oh, hello there, sir. This has been so much fun. I feel like this is kind of like an afternoon of doing things that I don't typically stop to do. I love the Seas Pavilion so much, but like I said, it's always something that I kind of forget about. And then when I go back in there after a couple months, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love the Seas Pavilion. Like, why don't I come in here more often than I do? It is definitely something like, don't skip out on the Living Seas Pavilion. Like, take the time. A lot of people know about the Finding Nemo ride, but no, take the time then to additionally walk around and just see all those exhibits and take things in. That was so cool. So I feel like we're doing a day of things in Epcot that, yeah, I don't typically stop to do. Some kind of secret things in Epcot. We're doing Epcot secret things. And look at this beauty. My other tip is to stop and smell the roses, quite literally, this time of year. Just look at these beautiful areas that you could so quickly just walk by during your Disney vacation. I came over to this area. This is technically like, they use this partially for stroller parking, and it's just kind of like a pull-off area that not many people come to. And you can just take in this beautiful view. That would be the perfect photo op. Wait until a monorail comes by, get a picture right here. These are the lesser known things of Epcot that truly make this like one of my favorite parks. I think I might get my first little treat of the night from here at Florida Fresh. I want to try the Florida strawberry shortcake because it was my favorite last year. It does look slightly different this year, so I've been curious to try it out. This is up here at Communicore Plaza, this area. This is where they put Florida Fresh. Okay, so this is the strawberry shortcake. This is definitely different from last year because this year they kind of have like this, it almost looks like a pre-made mini bundt cake, whereas last year it was a slice of cake. We'll see what the quality is like because last year this was one of my absolute favorite items of the entire festival. It does look like they load you up with a nice amount of strawberries there. I think this might be more strawberries than I remember getting last year. Okay, so let me go in on a bite of this cake because I just remember last year the cake was so nice and moist. And when I saw this, definitely looks maybe more like it could be coming in from somewhere else, like pre-packaged, pre-made, I should say. But I don't know, let's see. No, that is still really good. That is really delicious. The cake is definitely different from last year, but it's still super moist, very spongy. I'm trying to think, I may have still liked the cake last year a bit better, but the addition of like an entire pile of strawberries, and these are fresh strawberries, you can tell, that's definitely making up for that. So yeah, it's still a best of the fest item for me for sure. Yeah, I think I have to give it a 10 out of 10 again. It's very good. So Mary texted me, she's about to be here in a couple of minutes, so I'm gonna start making my way back up to the front of the park, meet up with her, and then I know for sure tonight we are definitely doing snacking around the world for our dinner, so I'm excited about that. Expect a lot more food reviews coming your way. Who else is excited for this to become the lounge, the Spaceship Earth Lounge? I cannot wait for that. That should be, is that this year? That might be end of this year, beginning of next. I cannot wait for that. I have Mary with me now, yay! And we are going to do one of my favorite things, Spike's Pollen-Nation Exploration Scavenger Hunt. This is like, I think we did the other one together too, maybe. Did we? A couple years ago? Maybe. The one where you got the little cute cornhole board?
Yes, we did that last year.
So this is our little tradition now. We're gonna do this year's scavenger hunt, and they have cute watering cans that you can get. But we already found our first Spike.
I think they said it's Mickey and Minnie's Picnic.
Mickey and Minnie's Picnic. And look, the real bees, real Spike the bees are coming for us. There he is, look, right by Pluto. He's with a sunflower.
Should we give a spoiler warning?
Oh, that's true.
Spoiler alert.
Here we go. Love it. Mary found this one. This is at the Discovery, what is this called? World Discovery Playground. There we go. And he's with Impatience, Spike the Bee. Look how they made like a whole canoe. Isn't that cute? Out front of the playground. The canoe has flowers in it.
Impatience, which is what you have with children when they're playing on the playground.
That was good. Okay, I found it. Next up, the community garden with Donald. I think this, I kind of already knew where he was going to be here because I think I spotted him the other day. And he's with tomatoes. Yummy. So our next one is the butterfly garden. What do we think? Oh, I see him. There he is. What's he got?
Salvia? Is that how you pronounce it? Salvia?
Salvia, I think so. What do you got for salvia? You've had good puns for every single one.
Oh, they missed the tomato one. I said Donald turns red like a tomato when he gets angry. I don't have anything for butterflies, I'm sorry.
But that, isn't that good? You came up with that one, and then what was the other one? The impatience with the children's garden. I love it. Leave in the comment below if you can think of something for salvia related to butterflies that's punny. We need something punny. We're now thinking about what we're gonna get for our next food item. This is Yacht Grub. I haven't tried anything from here yet, but I've heard a lot of good things. They put the corn here this year, we said. We do love the corn. And the s'mores bar is new this year, and everyone says that it's supposed to be really good. So here from Yacht Grub, we are about to get the trio of dips and chips. I've heard a lot of really good things. Here it is. This is what I've been hearing all about online. This is from Yacht Grub. It is the trio of dips. I'll have to read off what each one of them is.
Oh, I have it in my hand, in my trusty pocket.
In the trusty pocket.
In the handy dandy pocket.
Look at the chips. They're like house-made chips. They look so good.
All right. It is a caramelized onion dip, which I think is this middle one here.
Nice.
A whipped feta, and then pimento cheese.
I think I'm really gonna like the whipped feta one.
The caramelized onion one looks like it's calling
That's what's calling your name? Okay, let's try it out. Okay, so we just had the trio of dips. This was good. I feel like it's a fun shareable thing. They give you like a decent sized portion. The chips on their own, so good. It's like a nice house-made chip. What was your ranking for your 1, 2, and 3? Let me flip it around.
We hated it, clearly. That would be really funny when you show the review. My favorite was the feta dip. It was very strong, but it was very delicious. I liked the pimento one. It tasted very, it tasted a lot like sweet bell peppers, like a lot of sweet bell pepper flavor came through. And then the caramelized onion dip, nothing against it. It was there.
It was there.
For me.
And my ranking is 1, 2, and 3. It went the feta dip. It was amazing. That was the best one. But yeah, very strong flavor. We kind of had to have a bite, then like dilute it with another one, and then like circle back to it. Then I like the onion one. That was my number 2. And then pimento was number 3. I'm not the biggest pimento person, but I actually did enjoy this. It wasn't a super strong, like that sharp pimento flavor. It was more subtle.
Bell pepper.
I think the bell pepper kind of added a different flavor in there for me that I did really like. So honestly, all these were really good. Like overall, what would you give it score-wise? Like the whole dish?
Whole dish? 7.5, 8. I feel like for a lot of the festival foods, sometimes they're like I don't know, this one's a good shareable. It's a good hefty portion of food. I don't feel like ripped off. And I enjoyed it. Like I actually genuinely enjoyed what I was eating.
I would honestly say same for me. I like the whole concept that it is shareable. It's just fun. So yeah, I would say 8 out of 10. This was a good one. Now we're back on our spike scavenger hunt. These flowers are beautiful. This is probably the flower we're looking for, I would imagine. Canna? Canna? They're beautiful. But where's Spike? That's the question.
Jeez, that bird just flew right at my ear.
He was saying something.
Hi.
Here he is with the canna. I would plant these. These are so pretty.
They look like big snapdragons.
And I like the colors. They're very colorful. The vibrant yellow and orange.
Canna, is it because of milk and honey? The land of
Oh,
milk
I
and
love
honey?
that.
Is that what that is? I could be completely ignorant right now and be saying the completely wrong thing. Correct me. But
I think that's how you pronounce this. So yeah, I think that's what they're going for. Land of milk and honey. That's what we're going to say. That's sweet.
We should fact check that before putting that in the video.
Thanks to Google, we looked up the pronunciation. This is canna.
Canna.
This is canna.
Canna.
Canna. And the land of milk and honey is Canaan. Canaan.
Yes.
Okay. But I think that the pun is still there. It does work.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying my best.
Mary got the English tea garden one. Also, here's some snapdragons. They're like one of my favorite flowers. I love them. Snap them for us. They just make me happy.
I have snapdragons in my wedding bouquet.
I'm gonna second that. I want to do that
just
too.
So that way I can be like.
Oh, there we go. So it's chamomile because we have English chamomile tea. I would assume, right? Like, do they make the chamomile tea from the chamomile flower?
That's a great question.
We're learning so much tonight.
I feel like they wouldn't put this here if it wasn't a tea thing. Right?
It has to make sense. Yeah.
Surely there's a chamomile
like display. There has to be. We have to learn about this. But look, they show you like lemon and ginger Twinings tea. Look at that. Yeah, I think that's the tea growing in there, so it has to be.
I looked it up.
Oh, okay. Google's
what's
been coming in.
gonna say? What's Wikipedia gonna say?
It's coming in handy tonight.
They are made for tea. It doesn't specifically say chamomile though.
I would assume it is then.
Tea seed oil.
Or no?
Okay, they may be made from flowers or any other, but not from the nope.
Oh, so it's not.
So it's not the same.
But then maybe that just goes once again.
The tea garden.
Because it's a pun.
It is a pun.
This goes back to your puns from earlier.
This is so silly.
They do puns.
So silly.
We just found more information. So now this flower doesn't make chamomile tea, but this chamomile makes oolong tea. So there you go. The more you know.
Okay. Don't come at me.
You're better than I could do.
Sinensis. And it's used, it's okay, oolong tea, traditional semi-oxidized Chinese tea, parentheses, Camellia sinensis. Produced through a process that includes blah, 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 and it just goes into how tea is made. But
that's fascinating.
I think it's the bush.
So that bush,
yes,
that would make sense. This is why I love these scavenger hunts. Well, we're learning so many things, but it gets you just exploring back in these little quiet sections of Epcot. And we're learning about tea.
I'm learning so much.
We're learning so much today.
Last year when we did this, I just went so fast because I wanted the little prize so badly. And this time I'm enjoying it. I'm stopping and smelling the flowers.
So I just said that earlier today.
Did you?
Before you got here, I said you need to stop and smell the flowers in Epcot this time of year.
Theme.
And that's the theme. That might be the title of this video. Stop and smell the flowers in Epcot. We're now in France. We need to find the French gardens. And we're like, well, that narrows it down. We're in France.
I think this is supposed to be like Versailles. I think that's what they're trying to emulate here.
This is so pretty. And there's Lumiere and Cogsworth. There's also some garden spaces back towards Remy.
You know what? Make us go that far back?
I don't know.
That's what I'm
I just realized they didn't do the Remy topiary. Didn't they have him last year? I think he was like right somewhere here in the center.
I don't know.
We don't have
Maybe it's on the left this year. Tobacco.
Flowering tobacco.
Okay, fine.
You see, this is what stopping and smelling the flowers is all about. Lavender. Can you smell the lavender?
I love smell. This one isn't labeled. Daisy, probably?
Probably Daisy. So there's the salvia. Oh, wait, we already had salvia though.
That one.
Zinnias. Tall. Verbena.
Dahlia.
Dahlia. Hydrangea.
Love
Those are
hydrangea.
beautiful. Delphine.
Oh, they have cute little dresses.
Oh yeah, did you see that? This is cute they did this year. Those are so pretty. Each one is slightly different. Yeah, let's check this garden. Because yeah, we don't think they'd put them all the way back by Remy,
little
but
mini
I wouldn't put it past
Look
them.
how cute she is. I love her.
Oh, that's adorable. I've noticed they're doing more merchandise for each pavilion. Like, look, oh, there she is by the ice cream shop.
I like that the beret is a clasp. So cute.
I see him. He's right in the center.
Rose.
La Vie en Rose. That does make sense for France. You are on it with the puns and the references. It's the rose for France.
I feel like it has to be, right? Like, there has to be a
And
reason for all
Belle.
these.
Because Belle, Beauty and the
Belle as
Beast
well, yeah.
rose. Yeah.
Yeah, she's right there.
There they are. Beauty and the Beast are here. And they have the Enchanted Rose. So yeah, rose just makes sense for France.
Okay.
What do we have left?
I'm thinking pepper.
That would make
No.
sense.
Pepper is Mexico. Basil is going to be Italy.
Yeah, what would this be?
I'm going with this one, whatever this is. Magnolia is definitely America.
I'll say iris to be different. Okay. So you're going with the...
It is pepper. No.
Oh, it's pepper? Really? There he is down there. Pepper.
Pepper is in fact a spice.
Spike the bee. And that makes sense because yeah, it's the spice garden. It could also be the garden up by the quick service up there.
Oh, by the koi fish, you think maybe?
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Because I don't see him anywhere here. Spike, where are you? Here's the koi. They're so beautiful. I think Japan's my favorite pavilion just because of how many cute areas there are to walk around.
There's so much to explore that nobody knows about.
Also, we were fascinated by the bonsais back there that, like, the one was 30 years old. Let's see, this one's 35 years old. Isn't that crazy to think? 45 years old.
It's only been in training for 5 years, so it's a baby.
Oh my gosh. Wait, Japan has given us actually an issue right now. And it's funny because I feel like historically Japan's always been the pavilion that is the hardest because there is so many spots that could hide it. Yeah, I'm confused.
I'm lost.
We're not giving up just yet. We're not going to look at any spoilers just yet. This thing is cool. I wonder if he's across the way with these bonsais. This was my thought that it could be here. I don't see him. He's not here. We're back over here in this section. I do like this garden that the bamboo shoots fill up with water and they'll play the different instruments. But I don't see Spike. I see more snapdragons. Those are beautiful.
Love a snapdragon. Have you ever been to this restaurant?
Ah, there he is. It's Iris. This is like way in the back, kind of near the back entrance of the gift shop.
but it's a little Mickey Mouse.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Do you see that they made it? It's like a Mickey bonsai it's coming out of. And there's Spike. We just learned what kokimata means. And it's a traditional Japanese art form that means moss ball. That's why the Mickey back there is moss. And yeah, it grows slowly into a lasting natural carpet, which is why it is supposed to represent a long life. That's beautiful. You see, we're learning so much. We're like really making.
Learning. This is what Epcot is. It's the learning part.
It's the edutainment. I love it. This is seriously like, this is our stopping and smelling the roses moment in Epcot. Stopping and smelling the flowers. We're pretty sure we know what it's gonna be here in America because this is the Magnolia Terrace. So it would be natural that, yes, there it is. It's a magnolia with Tiana. And there he is, Spike the bee.
She has a magnolia on her dress.
Oh, that's a cute touch. Look at that. That's cute. I like how they just made this look like water, you see?
Water in the lily pads.
That's very cute. We're in the Italy pavilion. Get it, Mary? We're having a Taylor Swift sing-along. It's not back here. We're looking for Spike. Do not see him.
I feel him. I think he's over there by the planters.
That's you. I think they put him there last year. I think you're right. Let's go find him. That's kind of hard to see. He's like kind of literally hidden by the basil.
Also, it's a German music playing, not Italy.
He's on the border. But he has basil. So now we only have just one more. There's none in any of the other pavilions until we get to Mexico, we believe is the desert garden. So right now, process of elimination, we could complete this thing, but no, we have to do it proper. We're gonna go all in.
Absolutely.
We have to find Spike in Mexico. So we found him in Mexico. There he is.
It's the succulent.
Oh, is that what that is? We've been trying to figure out this whole time, what is that? It's a type of succulent. Did you see, I don't know if I showed you when we were looking at the merch, you can actually get a Spike the bee. Like the actual garden stake, it looks exactly identical to that, which is adorable. Okay. Look at that. Now we get to go pick out our prize. All done. Okay, now we're back on the food hunt now that we've finished this. And Mary's gonna try the citrus baked brie, which I told you was amazing. I had that. It was very good.
I love a cheese.
Yeah, baked cheese, you can't go wrong. And I think I'm gonna get the, where'd it go? There it is, the key lime wine slushy. I love anything key lime, so yeah, this sounds really good. Key lime wine slushy. We're back at, this was our same table from Festival of the Arts, but now it's orange themed for the orange blossom. This, I had one sip of this and I absolutely love it. I'll probably get it again. And I'm excited for you to have the baked brie because this is one of the best of the fest. We gave this a 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, when me and my parents tried it, it's good.
I'm hungry, so.
This is so good. Yeah, key lime is one of my favorite flavors, and honestly, I can still taste the wine in this because you know it's a little baby portion, but they give you. I feel like it's it's pre-mixed up. This is good. This is a very good value. It's $13, which is par for the course, you know, for a festival. So I would get this again. I think this is one to try.
I'm enjoying mine. Oh, it's delicious. What are these nuts again?
It's like a spiced cashew.
Are they actually almond?
I think it's almond. Yeah.
It's not a cashew.
Isn't it good though? Yeah.
Oh my god. You're pulling out. Yeah. Spiced Marcona almonds.
Almonds, okay. But yeah, this thing, it's so cool. At first I thought it was in a puff pastry because of how it's caramelized.
I think it kind of is.
But I think it's just the way they bake it. It like gets all crispy on top. It's delicious. Okay, next food item. We're at the Farmer's Feast. This is the one that rotates through 3 different menus. So right now it's on the early bloom menu. I think Mary's gonna get the scallop. I wanna get the dessert item here, the blueberry crumble cake. Okay, so here's what we got. Here's Mary's scallop. That looks so good. They gave you 2 scallops too, which is really nice. Because yeah, sometimes there's just one at one of the other festivals. So this is nice. They give you 2 and a nice risotto there. And then I got the blueberry crumble cake, which has a blueberry Dole Whip. I've been very excited to try this out. Also, I think this might be my new favorite festival drink. I literally was carrying it, trying to get the second drink from the bottom of this. That's good. It's all gone now, but it's good. What do you think?
A little chewy, but it tastes good.
Good flavor, but a little bit chewy.
Just a little, like just slightly on the chewy side.
Okay, this is a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love this. I would recommend this to anybody. The blueberry Dole Whip adds such a nice touch, and this, the inside of it, it's like a cheesecake. And then you have the bits of crumble on top that make it crunchy, the fresh blueberries. Yeah, this is a 10 out of 10. What would you rate your scallop, Mary?
I really liked it, but I like scallops and I like risotto, so maybe I'm biased, but I don't know, like 8, 9. I really enjoyed it.
I like the risotto. Yeah, it was good.
A lot of, I mean, last time I was on the vlog is when I got the mushroom risotto.
Oh wait, yes, you're the risotto.
I love a risotto. So I can't complain. I thought it was delicious.
Okay, we are redeeming our prize. So we get a choice of 4 different watering cans. They're actual watering cans. There's Orange Bird, Spike, the Caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland, and Mickey Mouse. How beautiful is this? Okay, well, we are concluding our stopping and smelling the roses, smelling the flowers night in Epcot. Also, I didn't point out, we both randomly wore Orange Bird without even pre-coordinating this, which I thought was just amazing.
Almost didn't too. I almost wore Heimlich.
I almost wore Spike, and then last minute I was like, no, I have to do Orange Bird. I haven't worn this shirt yet.
It's the start of the festival. I have to. It's my first day of the festival. I have to represent my boy.
Oh, fireworks! That's perfect timing. But yeah, this was so much fun. Did you have any highlights from what you ate tonight, Mary?
The brie cheese was so good. I am so stuffed. I really just liked walking around and doing the flowers with you. This is our second time doing it, and this time we actually learned things.
I know, we were stopping to quite literally smell the flowers, and we were like taking everything in and actually reading all the little signs and stuff. It was really fun. I love that. Like, yeah, this is the best time at Epcot night. Just strolling along, good conversation. Yeah, we had a good night.
We gotta do this for every festival.
Yes,
every festival
we'll make
now.
This a thing. We gotta do scavenger hunt towards the beginning of the festival. But yeah, my highlight, I love the blueberry crumble cake. That was really good. Oh, and the key lime wine slush. Get that. That was good.
I liked the Dole Whip on here.
Yeah,
the blueberry Dole Whip. I was telling her off camera, I love the different flavors of Dole Whip we've been getting. The coconut one in Magic Kingdom is one of my favorites. I think I had a watermelon one I loved. The different flavors are fun.
They do so many good. Yeah, I wish you could just get the blueberry. Maybe it will come somewhere now. That would be good. Hopefully. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. So thank you for watching. Make today magical, and we will see you in the